What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Ignorance is Bliss. How y'all been, man? Hey, you know, it's been a minute. We've been gone. We've been out. Probably like over a month now, but that's all right. We've been doing some things, retweaking some shit, but we back. We back and we here to stay. And since we've been gone, a lot of shit has been happening. Yeah, that Drake beef. Drake and Kendrick. Them niggas currently going at it.
Wait, no. What about my boy Jermaine?
That nigga apologized. You had the J. Cole apology. Hey, the diss, he dropped the tape, then he apologized.
He dropped the whole mixtape?
Whole tape. Then he apologized. Then you had Drake bullying Kendrick. AI, Tupac, and Snoop.
Was he talking about shoe sizes?
I don't know. Wait, what? Why would he talk about shoe sizes?
I don't know. Maybe somebody wears a size 7, but I don't know.
Maybe he was talking about shoe sizes. You had Diddy fucking Carl Winslow.
Family Matters? Did I do that? I didn't, but Diddy did.
First of all, Diddy is a menace. Diddy is a whole menace, and since we've been gone, he's clearly ran amok. That nigga has gone crazy on the internet. And I mean, you know, hey, rightfully so that is you know, when we decide to sit back in front of this camera to talk to y'all, who else we want to talk about? You know? Like, who else we gonna talk about?
My boy Sean
John. You don't say that. I think if you say like Sean John like 3 times in the mirror, that nigga might like pop up behind you. That nigga pop up behind you, bro. Hell yeah, take that.
The extremely powerful executive Sean Diddy Combs has had an ominous presence in the music industry for the past 30 years. From his suspicious involvement in the demise of Tupac and Biggie, his secretive ritualistic parties in the backrooms, as well as numerous
Nah, first of all, stop.
It's my nigga from the horror video.
Yeah, that's something like, ain't no way this shit sound like a fucking horror video.
It's my nigga from the horror video.
Yo, this shit, he got this.
That's
nigga
how you know that shit real, bro.
This nigga sounded like a fucking horror video, bro. Ain't no way. Alright, whatever. Let's watch.
Accidental confessions has made the public pre-decide that he is guilty of all accusations against him. Not only have multiple women filed formal lawsuits alleging him of violent sexual assault and humiliation, but now the federal government raided his home as they investigate his involvement in a global sex trafficking operation. Technically, at the moment, he is not being charged of any crime, but any day now, Diddy could feel the wrath of the American justice system. Today, we are going to unearth the secrets he never wanted the world to know with the goal of determining one thing: did he do it or not?
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm 12 minutes in and I ain't listening to no more of this shit. I'm giving up. I thought this was gonna be about Diddy fucking boys.
I thought it was gonna be about Diddy fucking boys too. We really talk about Tupac a lot here.
Yeah, this was more like a Tupac.
Yeah.
And a lot of information at the beginning.
Maybe like it's finna get Diddy in.
Nope. I told you the first 30-something seconds what was gonna happen. And what did you do? Let's watch it.
Hey, yo, you gotta give it a chance.
No, I know when I can hear some bullshit immediately. And now we're 12 minutes in, it's just bullshit. You can fast forward to the end, and then he might be like, okay,
I bet you we go like
here
10 minutes.
Who the fuck? I'm not gonna watch 50 minutes into this fucking video. No, that's still the beginning. That's still Biggie.
15 minutes later.
Ostrovsky, who goes by The Fat Jewish on social media, detailed his strange experience at a Diddy party.
I'm on ecstasy and I'm trying to find the bathroom and I can't find the bathroom and I get lost. So I open a door and in that room there are a bunch of men laying about and, you know, kind of like very like kind of leaning on each other. Not like if you were spooning but facing each other and like leaning up on your elbow and talking.
Like it would almost be the prelude to an orgy.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so prelude to an orgy. And who is lounging in my direct eye line? Puff Daddy, and Felix the House Cat, famed house music producer,
Yeah, no, I know
are
who that is.
basically spooning each other, and they're drinking a glass of Hennessy, and they're like sharing it. They're like passing it back and forth,
And everyone's talking.
and everyone's just like talking.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I see them, I'm like,
All men, though. There's not
all
one
men,
woman in this room.
all men, and they're all 100% on ecstasy.
Shortly after Josh and Diddy locked eyes, he was kicked out. Josh, who is a gay man, immediately felt like he was in a room full of other gay men. But there was no real accusation nor damning evidence here. It could have just been a group of guys chilling. So let's take a listen to rapper Exhibit recounting his experience partying with Diddy.
Florida, we got invited to a Puffy party, the New Year's Eve party. He invited us to the house because he wanted to go to the club after. Puffy calls me outside. He's like, "Hey man, that girl you know about?" He's like, that's the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "What you mean that's the devil?" So we get into the truck. He said, "Let's go to this club." You know, we sitting there bobbing to the music, and then she pointed over the corner. It's two dudes kissing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "The f is this?" And then she pointed another direction. It's another dude over there, like butt ass naked dancing. You know what I'm saying? We take off, man.
Based on X's story, it seems like Diddy brought him to a gay club. Or maybe coincidentally, Exhibit just looked at the only two gay couples in a regular club. 50 Cent also recalls one of the first times he met Diddy.
We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, "Yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit?" I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, "What the fuck this nigga just said?" It's a fruit pile. It's a fruit pile. Trust me.
Now, there is no doubt that homophobia has been prevalent in hip-hop forever. However, some people are just simply not gay, and Diddy's actions make them feel uncomfortable. Like rappers Fabulous and Jadakiss, who were pressed by Diddy on a podcast that got really awkward really quickly. He began by repeatedly calling the host Nori Daddy.
I got Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
scrambling
right
and
here.
scraping for shit.
No. I got
like
notes and
that.
shit. You know, I've been practicing.
Then he proceeded to ask Fabulous why he didn't want to party with him.
See where I look
miss
back on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because it seems like a thing.
I
With
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
Jadakiss kept his head looking straight down for
Yo, my nigga Fab ain't give up the butthole. My nigga Fab protected the manhole. That's what I'm talking about. Protect y'all manholes, playing like Cat said. Diddy's gonna ask the party, and you gotta tell him no. You got to. My nigga said,
Alright, so my question is, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but is Diddy like one of these aggressive gays?
very aggressive gay, bro. Very aggressive gay, bro.
Yo, is he like one of these give to nigga? Or like, how does that work? Like, cause it seems like a lot of niggas are uncomfortable about around. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like, is he one of them niggas that'll like hang you off a balcony? Like, he does not look intimidating to me.
That's the type of nigga to blow up a nigga car.
I mean, I guess when you got the money, you can make that shit happen, but.
Was Lex Luthor fucking scary? No, but he was fighting an alien, nigga.
That nigga was bald.
He was fighting an alien, nigga.
He was a strong, bald-ass white man. So, I mean, you know, he could have been a state trooper. This nigga right here, though, I don't know if he top 5. He might be top 10 worst people in history.
Top 3 probably, bro.
You think he top 5?
He getting up there with Hitler and them.
Yo,
He getting up there with Hitler and them, bro.
the way they made this.
almost the entire interview, and you could tell Fabulous was very uneasy about Diddy's presence. When Diddy was confronted about it, this was his response.
Oh, scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man. Nah. I mean,
you don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that. Yeah.
It seems like he genuinely has no idea why people thought what he said was weird.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is you talking about? What is you talking about?
Incense is going off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable.
But even with all the jokes, rumors, and secrets, nobody ever formally spoke out against Diddy and accused him of assault or abuse until 2019, when his ex-girlfriend Gina Huynh spoke publicly about what it's like to be in a relationship with him. Keep in mind that Gina was a side girlfriend for Diddy. The public didn't know about her because his public relationship was with Cassie Ventura, who he had been on and off dating for a decade.
He had caught me texting another man. We were in his closet and he like pushed me and I fell to the ground. He like,
you know what's crazy? Cause she said we were in his closet. And I'm thinking about my closet and I'm like, yo, this nigga closet probably the size of my crib.
I was thinking like, yo, me and my girl got a fight in my closet.
Nigga, y'all would go to the wall.
I would just close that bitch.
Yo, I couldn't imagine.
Yo, I couldn't imagine pushing a bitch in the closet and she fall on the floor. What?
Hey, bitch, you ain't hit the wall.
You ain't fall on something. You ain't pull my clothes down or some shit.
Nah, yo.
That nigga's closet is the size of my room, probably.
Hey, listen, the room, nigga, that shit probably the size of the whole
upstairs.
Oh, whole upstairs, bro. Hey, we poor.
Y'all can change that. Subscribe. Goddamn.
like stood over me. He avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face. He like stomped on my stomach, like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe, pleading to him like, can you stop? And he like stopped for a little bit. He like grabbed my hair from the back and like was like punching the back of my head.
She also claims that she was pregnant with his child in 2014.
You mind telling me what happened with that pregnancy?
He was like, you're gonna get an abortion, right? I was like, I don't know yet. And then he offered me $50,000 to get rid of it, but I turned it down because I just loved him.
Gina did not take the money, but she also did not have the child. 4 years later, she got pregnant again. Gina goes on to detail multiple other instances of emotional and physical abuse, but she never filed any formal charges. It wasn't all the way until November of 2023 that someone finally filed a formal lawsuit against Diddy. After that, the floodgates were opened, and Sean Combs' dark past crept out of the shadows. In the lawsuit, Cassie Ventura, his longtime girlfriend, accused Mr. Combs of and of repeated physical abuse over about a decade. As you can imagine, this lawsuit and these allegations went extremely viral. After all these years of shady rumors, weird behavior, and dark secrets, the entire world was prepared for Diddy's decline. Ventura and Combs met in 2005 when she was 19 and he was 37. He heard a song she was marketing called Me and You. He then contacted Ryan Leslie, who wrote Cassie's first single, and paired Bad Boy Records with Leslie's Next Selection imprint for the release of Cassie's debut album. In August 2006, Cassie released her self-titled album under Bad Boy Records. The pair formed a close relationship through working together for several months as Cassie became the face of Diddy's fashion label, Sean John. In 2007, Diddy separated from his longtime partner Kim Porter and started dating Cassie. Cassie alleged that Combs controlled nearly every aspect of her life, from her career to having access to her personal medical records. She claims he was frequently violent, physically abusing her multiple times a year, and that he often plied her with copious amounts of drugs, which made videos like this one seem awfully suspicious, where Cassie seems to be hiding from Diddy.
What you gotta say now? What you gotta say now? You ain't got shit to say. When you put your girl on the snap, baby, yo, babe. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby, it's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
The court papers assert that others who worked with Mr. Combs helped him control Ms. Ventura, like suppressing her music if she did not obey his orders, or by helping to conceal his behavior. But it wasn't just mentally controlling. He also often got physically violent with her. In one incident in Los Angeles in 2009, the suit says that Mr. Combs became enraged when he saw Ms. Ventura talking to another talent agent, then pushed her into a car and kicked her repeatedly in the face, making her bleed. The suit also details Diddy's requests for Cassie to engage in his newest sexual fantasy called voyeurism. Combs forced Ventura to have sex with male sex workers in different cities, encounters she claimed he watched, pleasured himself to, and recorded. This is the allegation that likely opened up a federal investigation into him sex trafficking people. According to the suit, Mr. Combs called these encounters freak-offs, which involved costumes, like masquerade masks and lingerie. The lawsuit continues to detail some of the most horrific, embarrassing, and torturous behavior Diddy allegedly committed. Combs' lawyer, Benjamin Braffman, responded to the lawsuit on behalf of him. Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million, under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship. Despite them denying everything, the lawsuit was settled just 24 hours after it was made public. We don't know how much, but due to the severity of the charges, the public...
Clearly this nigga is a menace.
I knew this though.
To society. I mean, he been a menace.
He
to
knew
the,
that.
Yeah, like...
He been a menace.
For years. Years. Like years. You know? I mean, but it...
You know...
Here's the thing, right? So there's a video of a nigga saying he was fucking Carl Winslow. Diddy said, I'm paraphrasing, it's, you know, an amazing feeling what a man would do for some money. What I'm trying to say is, that's not a crime. I got, like, if he gay, he gay. Now, him beating bitches up, that's different. But he got sued for that. But I don't have a problem with him being gay. I think the problem is, why is everybody scared of this nigga? Like, that's what I don't understand. Man. What, I just don't get why niggas are scared of him. What is he... They haven't said what he's done to men to make him scared. All they like, yo, you ain't party. What type of party he be doing? Like, he be doing to y'all what he did to Cassie? Imagine that nigga doing that to Fabulous.
He's trying to. Fab wasn't letting it happen though. He was like, hey babe, P Diddy, you know my situation. And sometimes I know you get impatient.
They didn't say he blew up Kid Cudi car.
Yeah. I
don't know if that's true that he was doing, but
man,
this nigga so soft, fucking Scarface, bro.
Yo, you fuck me.
Like what
you
the
fuck me,
bro?
Tony.
Assumed that Diddy coughed up tens of millions of dollars to keep her quiet, and while Combs likely believed that he escaped Cassie's lawsuit unscathed, a woman named Liza Gardner filed a lawsuit on November 23rd. Gardner claimed that she and a friend met Combs and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall at an MCA Records event in either 1990 or 1992. They returned to Hall's apartment for an after-party where she was offered more drinks and was coerced into having sex with Combs, who assaulted both her and her friend. In another complaint filed the same day, Joy Dickerson Neal alleged that in 1991, she reluctantly went on a date with Combs, who intentionally drugged and sexually assaulted her after their dinner. Diddy denied the allegations through a spokesperson who claimed that the women's claims were fabricated and accused them of exploiting the Adult Survivors Act. The New York's Adult Survivors Act temporarily eliminated the civil statute of limitations for survivors of sexual assault, which gave them the right to file a lawsuit against the perpetrator regardless of how long ago it occurred. Then another woman came out. Jane Doe alleged that Combs, his longtime lieutenant Harve Pierre, and a third unidentified assailant gang-raped her when she was 17 at Combs' Manhattan recording studio in 2003. Pierre, who previously served as president of Combs Bad Boy Entertainment, had also been sued by a former assistant, who alleges he used his position of authority as plaintiff's boss to groom, exploit, and sexually assault her several times between 2016 and 2017. The lawsuit further claimed that men trafficked Doe across state lines from Detroit to New York City on a private jet, supplied the teenager with drugs and alcohol until she couldn't consent, and then violently assaulted her. The complaint also included several photos that Doe alleges were taken at the studio that night, including one where she is sitting on Combs' lap. Enough is enough, Diddy said on Instagram. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. But it wasn't just women accusing him. In February of 2024, Combs' former producer and videographer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, filed a federal lawsuit against Combs, alleging Combs sexually harassed, drugged, and threatened him. According to the lawsuit, Rodney Lil Rod Jones lived with Combs between September 2022 and November 2023, during which he worked on Diddy's most recent album, the Love Album, Off the Grid. As Combs' videographer, Jones allegedly secured hours of footage and audio recordings of Combs engaging in illegal activity. The activity the suit alleges includes acquiring drugs, soliciting sex workers, providing laced drinks to minors, and sexual assault. Jones alleges that he was the victim of constant unsolicited and unauthorized groping and touching of his anus by Mr. Combs. Mr. Jones was forced by Mr. Combs to work in Mr. Combs' bathroom as Mr. Combs walked around naked and showered in a clear glass enclosure. In the lawsuit,
So sorry. Section 56 reads, as a heterosexual Christian man, Mr. Jones was uncomfortable with Mr. Combs' advances and expressed his discomfort to Mr. Combs, chief of staff. KK responded to Mr. Jones to complaint with, you know, Sean will be Sean. Yo, buddy walking out with his dick out, bro.
It's a locker room.
Taking a shower.
He need inspiration for the album. And he don't want, to miss a second. So you gotta be in here producing the beat while I walk around. With my meat out,
Yo, this nigga be stroking himself in the shower looking at that nigga. Yeah. Get your ass in the shower.
But what I will say is, he could have got up and walked out.
Yeah. He could have said, no, did he?
Yeah.
I won't do this.
And what does groping of the anus mean?
I'm glad you asked. It's kind of something similar that I would do to my partner. You get your hand nice and firm.
First of all, okay.
And, yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, that's an ass cheek. My nigga putting his fingers in their ass. Hold up, bruh. I'm not groping no anus.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, it's different if you're like, is he rubbing your ass?
Hole?
Or is he trying to put fingers in your pants?
This nigga is grabbing your asshole with his fingers.
Oh, you trying to make a beat and then he's sticking fingers in your butt?
Hey, bro, that's my anus, bro. What the fuck? You grab my anus.
Nigga, like, oh, my bad, daddy.
Yo. Aha. And you can't get mad and punch this nigga. This is P Diddy.
You can leave his fucking house. You don't have to be there. You stay with that nigga for a year.
Niggas probably be scared, bro.
No, what it is a lot of niggas want the opportunity. A lot of them, they be like, yo, this is my opportunity. Yo, I'm working with Diddy. I have an opportunity to potentially make a whole bunch of money, change my life. So they willing to go through this shit. And then 9 times out of 10, what they realize is that it's not worth it because you don't end up getting to where you want to go. You're just subjected to a lot of debauchery. And, by the time they realize it, a couple years in the game, they're still basically at square one. Now they want to sue. And I'm not saying that... I don't want to say that you deserve money, but at the same time, you should know better. Yeah. I'm not in no situation am I gonna let a nigga put me in an uncomfortable situation to make some money. Like not to this point, not where it's gonna question my character.
Right.
Who the fuck I was supposed to be? Hell no, cause I gotta look at myself in the mirror. I'm not gonna wait 5 years from now and be like, well, let me sue this nigga because he was trying to make me suck dick. No, pause. But that shit, no. These niggas put themselves in situations, because my whole thing is, why is it like, now everybody's coming out like, yeah, I saw this nigga doing this. I was at one of his parties. It was a whole bunch of niggas in there fucking. And it was, but why the fuck you ain't been saying this? Why you ain't been talking about this? And why was it?
Because nobody else was talking about it?
Or why would you been trying to remove yourself? There's people like his bodyguard. There's a whole bunch of people around him, or that were around him, because they were getting paid off of it, bro. I think there's I'm not excusing Diddy at all, not whatsoever. But what I'm saying is there is a whole nother conversation that needs to be had about what people in general will do for money.
Which is a lot.
The levels you'll stoop to.
Niggas will do anything for money. They would do a little bit of shit for a Klondike bar, but they'll do anything for money.
And they might do a lot for a Klondike.
No, yo, they'll do a lot for a Klondike bar, especially with the Reese's Peanuts, peanut butter shit in there. Or the Oreo one.
Nigga. Oh my God. That shit sounds so good right now.
I ain't seen a Klondike bar in a minute.
I think it's just at Walmart. We don't got nothing in Brazil. We have to order some amazing.
Amazing. Yeah, ain't none of them shits in Brazil.
Hey man, but you know, what you think about Sean P. Diddy Combs?
I think that Sean, if you watching this right now, brother, you just need to go ahead and turn yourself in.
For what?
Touching buttholes. You know what you did, bro. Let's be real. You know what you did. Like, we saw it. You might not know the weird shit you were saying, but you want to party with Fabulous, bro? Come on, bro. What is that about? You know what I'm saying? You out here fucking men in the butt, offering up 50,000?
50,000 wow.
For the asshole? Come on, Sean.
For the ow wow.
That's crazy. Sean, stop it, B. Turn yourself in and give it up. Because that shit's crazy. Ain't no way you out here diving in butt or trying to dive in butt and getting upset that you can't dive in butt. You know what I'm saying? Just like we tell men, every female you can't have. Every man you can't have. Especially when you in the closet. I can understand in the 90s that shit you did, because you would have probably got beat up. Probably wouldn't have got as much clout or fame as you have now.
But this is going to beat niggas up, though.
I'm saying because you had to protect his image. You know how, like, in, like, the TV shows, it's like the gayest nigga's always trying to be, like, the not gayest nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you don't got to do that, though, now. It's 2024. And honestly, I feel like if you would have just started being a gay man, none of this shit would have came out. Or it wouldn't have came out in the context that it's coming out in.
I feel like a lot of niggas knew something was wrong with it. I don't know. Yeah.
Who's to say? Because nobody will say. But my thoughts is, it's okay to be gay, bro. You know what I'm saying? There ain't shit wrong with that, man. You live your life. Just, you don't gotta be so aggressive with it. What's your thoughts on that, Cash?
Hey, man. I mean, hey, I said basically all I had to say. This is, you know, ridiculous levels of just gluttony, if you ask me. That's a man that has basically everything that he could have, everything he wants, or couldn't want, possibly. And he chooses to go this route. I mean, you know, because it is. But, hey, what's that say?
Stay black, don't crack.
We back, bitch.
Yeah. Fuck y'all, you better subscribe, bro. I'm tired of you, man.
We'll catch y'all next one, baby.
Peace.
Without you hush, I have visions of your touch. I got lust for life for us, so replace the lies with trust. Call up Nano, that's your brother. Tell him favor me or hate it. I done snatch your sister up, and we going on vacation.